Hello. Hi, friends. All right, I'm just going to give it a minute to see, or give it a minute for a couple people to hop on. I know I'm a few minutes late. And I also have to make sure I'm live on Facebook. If you are joining us, please comment and let me know you're here. Just want to make sure I'm live in the group. I have to go to the right group. Here we go. All right, so again, I'm just going to give it a minute and then we will get started. Oh. Sorry, having technical difficulties. Stand by. Stop screen. Trying to share the right screen here. Here we go. All right, so I am at our studio. I'm just going to shut the door quick and then we will get started. All right. Just grabbing a couple of things and we will get started. So please make sure you grab your pampering package that I had sent you. You have access to warm water, whether that be if you're doing this in front of your sink or you have a bowl of warm water next to you. Either one works. And then we'll just kind of go through the samples. We will be doing the charcoal mask and that will have to sit on your face for about 10 minutes. So during that time, I'll just be talking a little bit about myself for those that don't know me very well, and also a little bit about Mary Kay if you're not super familiar with our brand, Mary Kay Cosmetics. All right, so first, before I get started with the products, I do want to just give a special shout out to some beautiful ladies that are joining us, whether you're joining me live right now or you're watching the replay. I wanted to give a special shout out to Kennedy Flanagan. Now I'm blanking. Hold on. Kennedy Flanagan, Erin Tooley, Christine Kleinman, and Kim B. Happy birthday to you, ladies. Thank you for joining us this month. I hope this is a relaxing experience. I hope you enjoy yourself and you get a chance to just relax for a minute, because us as women, we don't take nearly as much time as we should for ourselves, and we're busy taking care of everyone else in our lives. So you definitely deserve this time. Okay. I just want to make sure nobody's trying to get on and having technical difficulties. So happy birthday to you, ladies. Also, you have a special gift in your pampering package. So make sure you go through everything. And if you have any questions, either comment on this video, whether you're watching it now or watching it later, or you can message me directly. Okay. All right. You also all have a gift certificate in your bag too. So you can use that, or you can save it for later. It's totally up to you. So we are going to get started with pampering yourself with the Miracle Set, and we are going to start with the cleanser. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, you should have a strip of samples. You are going to use the first one. A recommendation really quick before we get started is opening all of your samples first before you start applying them, because as your hands get wet and start to get product on them, it might be hard to open. So you can just tear all the tops off now, or you can take some scissors and cut them right off. We are going to get started with the 4-in-1 cleanser. And that is, you're going to take a washcloth and wet your face first, because the product goes on a little bit easier. So go ahead and grab your washcloth, or if you're sitting in front of your sink, go ahead and wet your washcloth and get your face wet. And then when you're done doing that, you can open your 4-in-1 cleanser sample, put a little bit in the palm of your hand, maybe like a quarter size, and just dab it all over your face to distribute the product and rub it in really good. This is just going to cleanse your skin. Okay. And I'm going to be hopping back and forth to see if there's anyone who has questions or anything like that. And I'm just going to grab my water. So I'm just going to lean out of the screen for a second. I've been talking a lot this morning, so definitely don't want to get dry mouth as I'm teaching you ladies. All right. Okay. All right, so the 4-in-1 cleanser, again, go ahead and put this on. The 4-in-1 cleanser, it's 4 different steps in one action. It's going to cleanse. It has an exfoliator in there. It's a light exfoliator, safe for everyday use. And then it's also going to brighten and tone your skin as well. So that's why it's called 4-in-1 cleanser. It's got vitamin B3, it's got an exfoliator, it's got a cleanser, and then it's got a toner, all built in one product. One great thing about this Time Wise Miracle Set is it comes in 2 different formulas, a normal to dry and a combination to oily. So if you're someone who has dry skin or someone who has oily skin, we have a set just for you. Okay. So when you're done rubbing that in on your face really good, then you can wash it off. Let your face air dry, or you can pat it dry with a towel. And the next thing we're going to use is the charcoal mask. Okay. And the charcoal mask and moisture renewing gel mask would be in its own separate baggie with your special gift and gift card. If you are not able to find those, that's where it is. So I'll just give you a second for that. And then we will get the charcoal mask on our face. And also I'm just going to check my messages because I hear my phone going off over there, but I'm not going to get up again. Just want to make sure that nobody's trying to get in. Oh, and you know what? Actually, I'm going to okay. All right, so your face should be dry now. So what you're going to do is take your charcoal mask, and it's not going to look like this, but this is the full size version of it. So you're just going to put a little bit on your hand and then start applying it. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to share my screen. You are going to apply it in your T-zone. Okay, so I don't know what just happened. Okay, so you see this T that's outlined in this gray T-shaped dotted line, that is where you're going to apply the charcoal mask. I know it just shows the tip of the nose, but make sure you get all around your nose crevice, all around your nose, and bring it down into your cheeks a little bit. So you're going to put the charcoal mask in the T-zone and your chin. Okay. And again, you don't have to limit it to that just small circle. Put it all across your chin. You want to make sure you don't put too much on. You want to make sure you apply it so it's thin enough where you can almost see through it. Okay. And then when you get the charcoal mask on in the T-zone area, you're going to apply the moisture renewing gel mask, which is the light pink packet, on your cheeks and the top of your forehead where the charcoal mask is not located. All right. And I'm just going to give it 2 minutes for you guys to get that on. And then I'm going to set a timer on my watch because we're only going to keep it on for 10 minutes. And I'll talk a little bit about that. So let me just do that really quick. I love setting timers on my watch because I most of you are moms. Like it's very easily to get distracted. It's very easily to like go down a rabbit hole. So that's how I keep myself accountable to stay on track and don't veer off, is setting a timer on my watch. So I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to do that. And as you're doing that, I'm just going to talk a little bit about these products. The charcoal mask is one of my favorite products ever because it helps in so many different ways. And this is a fan favorite in my household, to be completely honest. Me, my husband, and my kids use it. So my kids are 6 and 4.5, if you don't know that already. And they only used it like a little bit on their nose and they haven't had any issues with it. I'm not saying that it's suitable for kids, but I'm just telling you, in my experience, my kids have not had any adverse reactions to it. So as you're applying the charcoal mask, you're using your fingers. One thing I do want to talk about and share is this mask applicator. So this is amazing to apply the charcoal mask instead of using your fingers. You may notice that a lot of the charcoal mask gets all over your fingers and it makes a mess, but it's also absorbing the product. So you're going through a little bit more, whereas the mask applicator is really great to use because it's a silicone paddle applicator, and so it doesn't absorb the product, and you can just use it as a paintbrush for your face and really get in those crevices. So I absolutely love using this applicator whenever I use the charcoal mask. Now the charcoal mask has peppermint extract. It helps calm inflammation. It helps absorb excess dirt and oil from your pores. This thing is amazing. So I am just going to hop back again. I'm going to be hopping back and forth between screens. So if there's a short delay, the screen is not frozen. It's just me talking about the products and going back and forth. So this is going to help hydrate your skin. It removes excess oil. It'll help pull out impurities and it'll make your skin glow. And it's a deeper clean than a cleanser would do. It also helps minimize the appearance of large pores because it's extracting that dirt and oil out of your pores. So, it's not filling up those pores to make them look bigger. Okay. All right. So the 2-minute timer just went off. So now I'm going to change this to 10 minutes and then I'll get back to talking about the charcoal mask. So the charcoal mask you can use 1 to 2 times a week. If you're somebody who has super oily skin, I would recommend using it twice a week. If you're somebody who has acne prone skin, you can use it twice a week. You can also use it as a spot treatment. I suffer from severe hormonal acne. And so I'll use it for spot treatment multiple times a week. For instance, I'll put the charcoal mask on my entire face like every Sunday night. But then throughout the week, if I have any breakouts, like currently I have breakouts on my chin, I'll put the charcoal mask just on those breakout areas, keep it on for 5 to 10 minutes, and then wash it off. The charcoal mask in its entirety should stay on your face for, I would suggest 20 to 25 minutes. Okay. And then you're going to wash it off with warm water. The great thing with the charcoal mask is it's activated charcoal, which can absorb up to double its weight in impurities. So what that means is it's pulling out those impurities out of your skin without doing damage. If you are someone who is like me, I know everyone does it. Whenever we get a pimple, we really want to pop it, right? But that is the worst thing you can do because it can cause scarring, it can cause more breakouts. It's just really not great. So the charcoal mask does the same thing that going to pop a pimple would do over time. And it also helps reduce inflammation from breakouts or from any skin issues, right? So this is an amazing mask you can use 1 to 2 times a week. Now, actually, before I start talking about the moisture renewing gel mask, I do want to just show you guys this before and after picture. So this is a very popular picture you may have seen. This was a man who did not use the charcoal mask before, clearly. So this was before, this was during. So during the mask, as it's drying, it'll start to look chalky. And then where it's actually working to pull out those impurities are these dark spots. So you can see it looks a lot darker right here. And that's where it's pulling out excess oil. And I know it's kind of hard to tell, but there are these like white spots right here. These are actually areas where it's pulling out bacteria. So a lot of people who have breakouts, especially if you have hormonal cystic acne, you have a lot of bacteria that's built up under the skin. And there's really not a lot you can do to prevent that. It's just what happens. But the charcoal mask helps safely extract the bacteria and the dirt without causing damage to your skin. So after one use, you can see a huge difference between this before picture and this after picture. And I have had countless women tell me that they have seen a significant difference after one use of using this. Okay. I know a lot of people suffer with not dark circles, with blackheads and oily skin and large pores. And this charcoal mask will help with all of those things. Okay. And as I mentioned, it will help with the texture as well. So this is before and after using the charcoal mask. I had said it helps reduce inflammation and reduce redness. So you can see in this photo, the texture of her skin is significantly, or I should say, from before and after, the texture of her skin has significantly improved. Okay. And it's a lot less red. All right. So that is the charcoal mask. So I'm going to hop back to here. Actually, I'm going to check and see if anyone is on and has any questions. I know a couple of you were hopping on late, or you have to come back later and watch. So where did my screen go? I lost it. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. All right, no questions yet. All right, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is the moisture renewing gel mask. This is great to pair with the charcoal mask because the charcoal mask can tend to dry your skin out in certain areas because it's pulling out bad oils. So the moisture renewing gel mask is great to use after the charcoal mask because it'll help restore the moisture balance in your skin. It'll help hydrate your skin. So whether you have normal skin, dry skin, oily skin, you can use this because it helps restore the balance in your skin, okay? So you can use it just in your dry areas, or you can use it as an overnight masking, moisture renewing gel masking, hydration mask. So I do that very often, especially in the winter time. After I use my charcoal mask, I'll put my moisturizer on, and then I'll throw this on over top of it to just balance out everything. Because yes, I do have very oily skin, but I do still get dry patches. So for instance, my nose is a very oily area, but the crevices in my nose get dry and they get chapped and they hurt. And this moisture renewing gel mask is great to help restore the moisture back into it and just make it hydrated again. So the same thing goes for your entire face. You can put this on after the charcoal mask, or you can just put it on in certain areas. Totally up to you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take a breath for a second. Sometimes I talk too much and forget to breathe. So if you guys have any questions about either one of these masks, please let me know. I also want to quickly talk about some other skincare sets that we have, but before, do I want to do this? No, I'm going to do this. All right, so so these are some other skincare sets that we have. We have one for preteens and people with super sensitive skin. That is called our Mary Kay Skincare line, which is in the upper left-hand corner. We have our Time Waste Repair set, which is this purple set. This is for advanced signs of aging, and that is the upper right-hand corner. We have the Clear Proof line, which is the bottom left. That is for acne, mild to severe acne. And then we have in the middle our Microderm Abrasion set, which is an exfoliation set that you can use with any skincare system. It is not meant to replace a skincare system. It is an added supplement you can add in to just really clean out your pores even more. This is more abrasive, a more abrasive exfoliator, where the charcoal mask, it's called it a mask, but I consider it more of like a chemical exfoliator than a physical. So that's where the Microderm comes in. This is a more physical. And this really helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles and clean out your pores a little bit more. And then we have a line of dermo cosmetic solutions. And if you want to hear more about that, I would love to share more about it. It is a great line. And we can even get together separately and you can try some products either in person or virtually. And then one thing I do want to share is our Skin Analyzer app. I am going to put this up and keep it up here for a second as I'm talking about it. This is a great app that you can download. So if you put your phone up to the screen and click on the link that appears, it will take you to the store. So you can download the app, or if it doesn't work, you can just go into Google Play or the Apple Store, and type in Mary Kay Skin Analyzer and it'll bring up the app. So what this does, it is an app that analyzes your skin and tells you, assesses like your wrinkles, your eye area, your texture, and then it shows you where you fall on a scale of needs improvement to you don't need anything. And then it also recommends the products to improve your skin. Okay. So if you do this, if you scan this and you scan your face, and you share your results with me, then you can get automatically a $5 coupon to use at a future appointment or on a future order. Okay. And you can do this as many times as you want to. It takes like 1 minute to set up your profile and scan your face, and then you can look at all your results. But if you're using a skincare regimen, any one of these skincare regimens that we're talking about, it's a great tool to use to assess how well it's working for your skin and if it's actually improving your skin. Okay. So I love this app and I recommend it to every single person. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so we have about 27 seconds. So, as the timer is ticking down, I do want to encourage you to take a look at yourself in the camera or in the mirror or in your phone or whatever, and just see like how your skin is looking. As I mentioned, the mask should dry. I'm just going to hop back to this picture. The mask should dry and look chalky, but where it's pulling out impurities is where it's doing the work. Okay. So just take a look and observe it. And then when you're done with that, go ahead and wash it off. Okay. So I'll give you, again, setting another timer to stay on track here. I'll give you a minute to do that. And as you're doing that, I am going to hop back to the Miracle set if it wants to work. There we go. So the next product we'll use is the antioxidant moisturizer. And one of the products I'll talk about is the eye cream. Oh, actually, why did I grab? Okay, I grabbed 2 cleansers instead of a cleanser and moisturizer. You may not have a sample of the eye cream, but if you do want a sample, you want to try it, please let me know. Also, I will be offering specials that are good for the next 48 hours, and you can take advantage of those. You can use your gift certificate towards anything to get a special deal and another special gift as a thank you for joining me and taking time to pamper yourself, but there is absolutely no obligation to purchase anything. I just hope that you enjoy to have some time for yourself to relax, okay? And I can't remember, you should have a copy of the special sheet in your pampering package, but if for some reason you don't, please text me and I'll text it to you, okay? Or message me and I'll message it to you so you can take a look at it. But I'm pretty sure I put it in everyone's thing. Sorry for the multiple drink breaks. I am just getting over a cold. Our whole house was sick. So my mouth gets really dry. Oops. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is the antioxidant moisturizer. So that would be the second product in your strip that you have. Also, if you didn't wipe off your cheeks where that moisture renewing gel mask is, please do that. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot to tell you that, guys, too. Not just the charcoal mask, but also the moisture renewing gel mask. Hopefully you already did that. So the antioxidant moisturizer is the next step. So you're going to put a little bit in the palm of your hand and then dab it all over your face and rub it in really good. All right. So the antioxidant moisturizer, it's a lightweight formula that helps it absorbs quickly into your skin. So that's really great. And it helps leave your skin feeling soft and supple and more radiant. It's going to make it look plump and hydrated. A lot of times people don't realize, like, if your skin is not properly hydrated, especially if you have dry skin, it looks a lot older. So if you ever notice, like, if you look at your hands and if they're dry, they look really old. But as soon as you put lotion on, it's like life is brought back to them. And the same thing goes for your face. So it's really important that you use a cleanser and a moisturizer every day, twice a day, because it's going to help cleanse your skin. It's going to help keep it fresh and hydrated and young looking. This set is more of like an anti-aging set. And we do have, again, like I said, we have the repair set, which is more for advanced signs of aging. This is more of like preventative maintenance, but it does also reverse some aging as well. And I'll show you before and after picture in a few minutes here. But once you get the antioxidant moisturizer on, it should just feel very like fresh and hydrating. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is supplements. So the next product we're going to use is the Daytime Defender. And this is the Daytime Defender. If you see in my screen that where I am, this is a supplement that is going to help in a lot of different ways. This is optional, but strongly recommended. It has sunscreen in it. It has SPF 30. It is going to help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It has prickly pear extract to help strengthen the skin's moisture barrier so it doesn't get too oily or too dry. And it's critical for helping keep good things on your skin, good things in your skin and bad things out of your skin, okay? So this you would apply right now. So go ahead and put a little bit in the palm of your hand, dab it all over and rub it in. It's just a supplement to help keep your skin young and youthful looking. So let me hop back to my camera here. Not that one, this one. So if you were to use these supplements in conjunction with the cleanser and the moisturizer, you would use your cleanser first, your moisturizer second, and then your Daytime Defender third in the morning. Daytime Defender is only for the morning, okay? It's called daytime. It's pink. Let's think daytime, morning, bright, right? The sun is out. The nighttime recovery is the next step we're going to use in a second. This is called nighttime recovery, nighttime dark, sun is not out, right? And if you're using this, you would use it at night. You would use the cleanser first, the nighttime recovery second, and then the moisturizer third. Now you may be asking, why would I use this before the moisturizer? It's different than what you said with the daytime defender. Yes, you are right. And the reason that is because this product is thinner consistency than the moisturizer. And we've learned over the years that you should be applying your product thinnest to thickest so it gives you the maximum benefit on your skin. Okay, the products will work and be more effective if you apply it in that manner. If you forget for some reason, you mix it up, it's okay. It's still going to work. It'll just be just a little bit less effective, but it'll still work. Okay. So with that being said, since you put the daytime defender on your face, you can put the nighttime recovery, just a little bit of it on your neck so you can get the feeling of it, and you can save it for later tonight. Do it later tonight or whenever you're doing these samples, save it for the nighttime. You can apply it after you wash your face, then you apply this, and then you put your moisturizer on. But for right now, just put it on your neck instead. So this has beads in it that burst when you pump it, or if you're using the packet, you may see the beads, but if you press them into your skin, they burst. These are special NutriBeads that have resveratrol and a blend of vitamin derivatives. And these beads will help rejuvenate and renew your skin while you're sleeping. So fresh vitamins for your skin. And it helps your skin cells turn over more rapidly. So you have a fresh, healthy, youthful looking skin when you wake up in the morning. This, I have personally found that it helps reduce the appearance of my scars from my acne as well. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I'll let you guys finish that. And I'm just going to show you some before and after photos. So this is someone using the TimeWise Miracle Set for 2 months. And what I really want to focus your attention to is the her forehead. Okay, so this is before and this is after. Okay, before, after. I'm not sure if you can notice a difference. I personally can. I'm not going to say anything. I would love for you guys to comment what you see, whether you're watching it now or you're watching it later. I would love to hear what you think. So that's the forehead. This is more focused on her cheek. Okay, so this is before and after. I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit so you can see it better. Before and after. Okay. I would love to know what you think. Do you see any differences? And then this one is before and after. Okay, really mostly like this area. Okay. All right. And then also, I'll just kind of show you the repair set really quick. So again, this is for more advanced signs of aging. If you really want to reverse like up to 5 years of aging off your skin, this is the set. Okay. And if you're someone who's like, I love this set, but maybe you can't really afford it right now, I would love to talk to you about how you can earn this at a discount or free, and also take advantage of the holiday season we're about to step into to make some extra money. So this is before the TimeWise repair set, and this is after. Okay. Again, tell me what you think. I want to know where you see differences. This one's a little bit more obvious. And then here's another before and after. Okay. Amazing. This set has retinol in it, so it's very powerful. Whereas the Miracle set has resveratrol. Okay, so that's the biggest difference. And then the last thing I'll just kind of talk about really quickly is the TimeWise eye cream. So this is really great for around your eye area. It's going to help reduce dark circles, puffiness, and fine lines and wrinkles around your eye area. Those stubborn crow's feet, it'll help with those. So how you would apply this, I know you may not have a sample of it, but how you would apply it is just put a little bit on your ring finger and then dab it underneath your eye. You always want to dab and pat and then go up onto your eyelid as well. So you can put it all around your eye area. I swear by this stuff this outside of the charcoal mask. I mean, I have a lot of favorite products, but the charcoal mask, this and this. These are my top favorite. Okay. And you would use this at the end of your skincare. Okay. At the very end, you can use it up to twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. I use it twice a day. I do not feel right not using it twice a day. I feel like I am missing something in my life. Like I forget. I think I'm forgetting something. So I definitely have to use the eye cream every time, morning and night. All right, I'm just going to check on our screen here. Okay. All right, so let's see. Back to here. All right, so I would love to hear how your face is feeling. You can either text me or message. I would love to hear, I would love to see all your guys' comments and just see what you guys think of how your face is feeling now. It should be feeling soft, hydrated, plump, really good, to be honest. So I hope that's the case. Now I will be sharing some specials with you in just a minute, but I do want to just talk a little bit about myself and my journey in Mary Kay, because I realize, some of you may not know me very well. So I wanted to just share a little bit about myself really quickly. So before I get into this, I do want to just talk about some of our favorite F words, and they're not bad words. Finance, freedom and flexibility, fun and friends, future, and faith and family. These are all really important F words in our culture. And a lot of these F words are the reason I came into Mary Kay and also stayed at Mary Kay. So keep these words in mind as I'm kind of talking a little bit about my journey. I recently just celebrated 10 years, and I am so excited to be a part of a wonderful company for so long. It really has not felt like that. I don't know where 10 years went. It's gone in a blink of an eye. But I will tell you, I did come into it to make a little bit of extra money. I do not do this full time for the past, I don't even know how long, at least 12 years. I have been an engineer, so I work full time. And I also do Mary Kay, and I also have a family. I have 2 little boys. They're very active. Cooper just started wrestling, so I'll just zoom in on this. This is Cooper. He just turned 6. He just started wrestling. He just started first grade. Very busy. In the summer, we also do sports. You can see that this is T-ball. They love baseball. And then this is Camden, my little baby. He is 4.5, and he is starting skating because he wants to play hockey. God bless me. He's starting that on Wednesday. So please, I'll just say a prayer for me, because this is going to be interesting. But he just started pre-K. So they are my worlds. They are my worlds, but they are also, if you are a mom of one or multiple boys, you know that it's utter chaos. But I love them so much, as you can imagine, and they love helping me in my business. So you can see it right here. They're in my office, like packaging up products and stamping my books. So I love Mary Kay because it's a family business, and I never would imagine like that's what it would have been. Anyways, I came into it to make extra money because I had a lot of student loan debt from going to a private college, as I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. And one thing that drew me in is the fact that I could make extra money, but have complete control over my schedule. So I work when it fits into my life, and I just absolutely love that. And in addition to that, you can make a very decent profit in Mary Kay. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, I would love to tell you about it. But you can make a very decent amount of profit in a very short amount of time, which is really great. Because I didn't want to have to sacrifice nights and weekends away from my family, away from my kids, away from my husband, to make extra money. Another thing, my husband has a very non-traditional job, so he works 12 to 16-hour shifts like during the week, on weekends. So I wanted that flexibility with our schedule, and I get that in Mary Kay. I absolutely love it. So that's what drew me in. But what helped me stay is the culture, the friends, the fun. We have so much fun in Mary Kay, and the friends that I've met in Mary Kay are bar none. Like, I never would have imagined I would have met some of the best people in my life in Mary Kay. Okay. So just an example of some of the friendships that I met. These three girls, never would have met them outside of Mary Kay, but they are my best friends. We talk every single day, and we encourage each other. We build each other up. We empower each other. And that's what I really love about it. Is if I call one of them to complain about something, they're like, okay, well, let's look at it from this point of view. Not saying like we're all angels, right? But they help me get my head on straight and look at things from a different perspective and a different point of view. Not saying we all don't complain sometimes about certain things, but I just love Mary Kay because it's about looking at things from a different point of view and also encouraging each other to be the best versions of ourselves. Okay. And that's why I love it so much, because that's what we do. And it makes me a better person. It makes me a better wife, a better mother, a better friend, a better everything. So that's why I have stayed in Mary Kay for so long. It has helped me grow as a person, in so many different ways. It's helped me be more patient. It's helped me manage my emotions, especially raising two wild, very emotionally unregulated boys. um, it's helped me, Mary Kay's helped me be better at time management, especially with their crazy schedules, and fitting everything in, but also having friend and family time, because that is really important to me. So also, if you don't know, this is my family, my husband, and you saw my voice already, but you can see my husband. Also, we've been together since high school, so we've been together for a very long time. And so he's very supportive as well. So as you can see, like, this is all us doing the charcoal mask one night. I told you it's a fan favorite in our household. And then this is just a glimpse of me and my coworker, one of my friends from work, working in the field for engineering. So, you know, again, I love Mary Kay because it fits into my life, but also helps me in my engineering job. I was just talking to one of my coworkers about it the other day, and it helped. Mary Kay has helped me gain confidence through teaching other people in a lot of different ways, but one being taking care of their skin and makeup application, which by the way, I had no idea what I was doing. Fun fact, I never used the products before I started selling Mary Kay. I just wanted to make extra money. That was really the big thing that drew me in. But I learned over time, and now I share that information with anyone that I can. So it has helped me gain confidence through that. And so I'm better at communicating what I need, because it helped me gain personal confidence, um, and like standing up for myself. It also has helped me with public speaking, and a lot of other different things. So it has helped me, again, in so many different aspects of my world that I never would have imagined. So I just love to share that with everybody. And then again, we have so much fun in Mary Kay. Oh, so I don't want to forget this. These are our pups. Unfortunately, we recently had to say goodbye to our Moosey girl. But I still love to share her because she was a part of our life for 14 years and we miss her so much. But then we still have Ellie, and she is just like the dopiest, sweetest little girl ever. I love her so much too. But so we are animal people. We love animals. We love dogs. They are our kids. But we have so much fun in Mary Kay. So this was when I earned my first career car with Mary Kay. And it was so awesome because I just went to the dealership. They gave me the keys. I took a couple pictures and I left. And if you ever bought a car from the dealership, you know that it is never that easy and it's never that quick. But in Mary Kay, it is. So this is just another avenue of income. So I was able to earn a car and I didn't have a car payment for 2 years. Um, and then at the end of 2 years, you can turn it in and get a new car if you earn it. So the perks and the opportunity around this culture and this company is amazing. So you can work from home, you have a flexible schedule, you have the opportunity to earn as much as you want, really truly. It's really just dependent on what you want from your business. And then this is just an example of how much fun we can have. So I had achieved like a big milestone in my business and was able to walk across stage and pick up a diamond ring. So that was really awesome too at one of our conferences that has like thousands of people at. So it was so much fun. So anyways, I just want to kind of share a little bit about my life in Mary Kay. And if you want to know if you have any questions, you want to know more about it, please reach out to me. I would love to chat with you more about like the nuts and bolts and what really like the details of what it's like to own a business and be a part of Mary Kay. With that being said, it really is not a huge investment to start your business. And the great thing ever since COVID is you can work your business virtually or in person or a little bit of both, which I am. So I'm actually sitting at the studio because I had a couple of girls come into the studio to play around with some of our new products. But then obviously I am online with you girls, teaching you how to just take care of yourself for a hot minute on the computer. So I just want to leave this up for a minute as I get a drink. So the investment to get started is not a huge investment and you can start making money immediately. Again, I had mentioned you can make a very nice profit just by sharing the products with your friends and family. And so if you want to hear more about that, please let me know. All right. So the last thing I'll talk about is the specials. So I just want to point out the products that we used. And again, if you don't have this sheet, please let me know and I'll send you a picture of it. But this is a special sheet which has different skincare sets on it, and then also different supplements. And if you want to try anything before you fully commit to buying it, please let me know and I'll send you a sample. So we tried the Time Waste Miracle Set today, the Multi-Masking Duo, which is the moisturizing gel mask and the charcoal mask. And then I had to also talk about the mask applicator. But some of these other ones are fan favorites, like the makeup remover, the micellar water, hydrogel eye patches, satin lips. So that's why they're on there, because they're very popular. And that's why these other products are shown on here. Oh, and also the eye cream that I had mentioned. So what this special sheet is all about. If you spend $99 or more, you can get this travel roll-up bag for half off. This travel roll-up bag is the best thing ever. It can organize your entire bathroom in one bag. I would show you mine, but it's like ripped apart and product is literally all over the studio. So I'll have to go live with it to like just a video of like how amazing this travel roll bag is. But I am telling you, if you don't have one, you need one. And if you spend $199, you can get the travel roll bag for free as a gift with purchase. Okay. And so if you decided, to get the Miracle set with the eye cream and the masking duo set, you could get this baby for free. Okay. So that's just an example. Or if you wanted to just go with the Miracle set, you could get this for half off. All right. And also you have the opportunity to book a follow-up appointment with me, either virtually or in person. If you want to try any products, we can get together and try all the new products that just came out. You can play around with some of the new eyeshadow palettes and some of the other products that we came out with. Or if you want to try, the facial peel or the microdermabrasion set, I would be happy to do that. But when you do that, if you share it with a couple of friends, you can earn some of those products for free from me. And again, if you have any questions about that, I would love to share more with you. All right. So as we wrap up, I just want to thank you again for taking the time to hop on, whether you're watching it now or later, to just pamper yourself. You deserve time for yourself. Okay. Please, I would encourage you to take some time, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes, lock yourself in the bathroom and scroll on your phone if that's what makes you happy, or reading a book. I'm really into reading now, so that's why I say that. Or going for a walk just by yourself, okay? Um, take some time for yourself, even if it's once a week, because it is so important. And I have noticed a huge difference in my mental health when I take time for myself, okay? An example of that would be listening to an audiobook, driving home from work because I have a 40-minute drive home every day. Or getting up a little early to go for a walk or exercise, or, I'm really into cycling, and lifting weights. Like that could be something. Or going to get a manicure every couple of weeks. Like this is one of the things I do. This is the only thing I do. I spend money on myself for, or getting your hair done, or if, not even talking about spending money. I mean, exercising and reading, or listening to music, listening to a podcast, just like focusing everything else out and just doing something you love for even like 10 minutes once a week can make a huge difference. And so I just want to encourage you guys to take that time for yourself. And last but not least, again, I just want to wish you the happiest of birthdays because you deserve time for yourself. I hope you had a wonderful day. And I hope you enjoyed it because you deserve it. So if you have any questions, just let me know. If there's any comments, if you liked this, I would love to hear about it. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon.